Hi fellas, how are you keeping? I hope you're doing well. You can see I've turned my collar and I'm ready for a shave this week with the Yaqi Slant 37. I'll show you that in just a moment, but today the razor blade I've chosen for it is the Astra Superior Platinum, and this is one that's made in India. So, yep, just double check that, made in India. So we're ready to go with that. I've got one out of the packet here, but let me show you this razor first of all. I've been using this week and I like it, guys. I do, I like it. It's a stainless steel razor that is supposedly polished, but you can see under there, or maybe you can see under there, that they've gone a bit overboard with the polish, and a little spot for the washer has kind of been polished out a little bit. Other than that, it's very nicely finished on all the outer surfaces. It's very well finished, and they haven't polished the inside of the head cap, and that's okay. So what I like about this as well is that it comes with these different ends to the handle that just unscrew on, and it comes with 6 of those. So I've got different colours. The one today, the sort of gold brown colour, I've chosen to go with the soap and the brush. So let's put this razor together with one of these Astra Superior Platinum blades from India. And I've not shaved with one of these before. I've heard good reports about them, so we'll see. So I'm going to put the blade in the cap first of all. There we go, and then we'll put the guard plate on. Pop the washer over the post. And screw the handle in. And there is the razor all put together. I think it looks very nice. It's a nice weight. I'll talk about that in detail in a moment. The brush I've got today is my Yaqi Mokka, which I like very much. On Catch the Light, it looks very nice indeed, and I love this knot, this Mew brown knot they call it, synthetic. Just going to get that slightly damp. And for today's soap, I've picked up Mr. Murray's MMGP Adventure in Portofino. I've got my scooter, I've picked up my girl, and I'm tootling around the Italian coast, and life is good. So I'm going to take the brush straight in there and just load my brush up, and then I'll face lather with it. Don't need to do this for too long. Very nice scented soap with notes of grapefruit, lemon and vetiver, and I love it when manufacturers put the main notes on the lid like that. Okay, let's get going. So the soap, guys, is a very nice soap indeed. It contains 7 butters. It sells in this country for $21.95. And for that price you get 4 ounces or 114 grams. I'm getting is really some citrus coming out now. And you can see that I didn't load my brush for long. I've been trying not to overload my brush and seeing, you know, just experimenting with how much I actually can get away with, how few times I can sort of rotate my brush around the pot. Obviously that's going to depend on which soap you are using. But as I say, I've just been playing around with that. And I think that is a little bit of a thin lather. But I think that's going to be very, very slick indeed. Certainly I've got plenty on my brush. So let's get going with this Yaqi Slant 37. Now, or Yaqi, I think is the correct way of pronouncing it. Now it's a slant razor, so I always start this way. Because being a slant, I'm never quite sure how much to turn the razor to get the end of my sideburn there. So we start like that. I have to say, guys, I'm liking this very much. It is based, of course, on another razor because it comes from Yaqi. And that is kind of what they do out there. This is, I guess, based on the Razor Rock German 37. And that in turn is based on an old Mokka slant razor. And you can still buy it from Mokka today as the 37C. The Mokka version comes with the traditional Mokka handle, a short handle. And indeed, if I remember correctly, the Razor Rock handle was much the same design, perhaps a bit longer. But I think Yaqi have really done something a little bit different here with the shorter handle with these end pieces. And I like that. It gives the razor a little bit more length and it feels very comfortable in my hand. And I'm finding it a superb razor to shave with. I've had 3 or 4 shaves with this now, and it's just right up my street. I can lay the angle of the razor just on my face like that, and it's just about perfect. If I want a little more blade feel, I can just lower the handle slightly and that'll give me a very little bit of blade feel, not much at all. Certainly the shaves I've had with this have been very smooth, very comfortable and very effective. So we'll see what it's like with this Astra blade, which, by the way, so far feels superb. And I'm so pleased that we can get these now made in India rather than Russia. I'll give you some stats about the razor. The handle itself is 73mm in diameter, in length, 12mm in diameter. I don't think the handle length includes the little aluminium bauble on the bottom. It comes in at 86 grams, even though it is advertised as a stainless steel razor. I like this weight. It's just nice. It's not too heavy, it's not too light. It's a very, very nice, comfortable weight for me. And it is well made, because I was reaching for something the other day. It wasn't this brush, but you can imagine I went to lift the brush off and I caught the razor and pulled it off this tile, and it hit my wooden toilet seat and it ripped a chunk out the top of the toilet seat. There's no damage to this at all. There was no blading, so it was the actual razor that walloped the toilet seat. I thought, oh, that's it, you know, but no damage to the razor at all. So a very nice weight. I did say the other day that I thought they'd done something quite original with these little coloured baubles. But guys, am I right in thinking that Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements first brought that idea out? I think I am, in which case Yaqi have just copied it from someone else. But that said, I like what they've done with this razor. The Razor Rock and the Mokka versions are a zinc alloy. The Razor Rock one is a zinc alloy head with a stainless steel handle, and I always felt that was misweighted because of that. You know, it was too handle heavy for me. But this, I feel, still has a little weight in the handle, but it's got a nicer balance. So yeah, very good on that aspect. Maybe you can hear how effective it has been. As I come with my mixed pass, my second pass is always a bit of a mix, some parts across the grain, some parts against the grain, and some parts a combination of both. But that works well for me, guys. I've been sticking with a 2-pass shave for a long time now, and I just don't feel the need to do 3 passes anymore. I think an important part of that process for me was just learning which way my hair grew on my face. And working with that, to get a really good shave. And what that means is that if I use a slightly more aggressive razor, I don't have to worry about that third pass making me sore. So there we are, that is my shave, as simple as that. 2 passes, I know it'll be good. Now guys, I got this I got it from AliExpress. I got it at the same time as I bought the Tatara. There isn't a Tatara razor. Now I bought this from AliExpress. It was £41. Now I have seen it after I bought it for £71. And I think AliExpress is a little bit like that. It seems to be one of the main places that Yaqi sell their razors. They have their own store on AliExpress, but £41 I think is a superb price. £71, that seems, well, it's a good price for a stainless steel razor, but you know, if you can wait and get on there when there's a sale on, save yourself £30. Why not, eh? So there we are. Now I'm just going to go to the cupboard, 2 seconds. And I'm back. And I'm going to just match that with a little bit of Club Cola from Wickham Shaving Soap Company, their 1912 range. I think this lemony Club Cola goes very well. Clear aftershave balm, just need 1 little squirt there. Oh, and that is really nice. Yeah, a reasonable shave, not the best shave I've had with that Astra. I've had better shaves with that and the winner blade that I was using. So that's interesting, but all in all, a nice shave, and I do like this razor. So, an interesting razor, slant. There we are, you can see the slant on it quite clearly. Very nice, guys, and that is my shave. Thank you very much for joining me today. Look after yourselves and please consider subscribing. Take care, guys. I'll see you next time around. Bye-bye now.